Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this beautiful 2019 Infiniti QX50 LUXE all-wheel drive that we have for sale. We actually just took this one in on trade. They purchased this vehicle new from us and they decided they wanted a different Infiniti, so I think they moved up to a little bit larger QX60 with third row seating. This one only has 5,690 miles, very low miles, and it's in nearly new condition inside out. Very nicely equipped with features as well. We have the original build sheet on this, $44,130 original MSRP. This has the navigation package. That was a $700 option package. Lots of nice features on the QX50 LUXE. Blind spot monitoring system, forward collision warning, forward emergency braking. You have a huge panoramic roof. It opens, and then if it does get too bright out, we also have a sunshade to help dim things down, but we'll leave it open for right now just so we can have a little bit better light for this video. Very nice leather interior, beautiful contrast stitching, electronic parking brake, keyless ignition with push button start, CVT transmission to maximize performance and efficiency, dual display system. The top screen is for navigation and parking camera. The bottom screen is a tablet-like interface for vehicle settings and apps. Also have a drive mode selector. You can control the drive mode selector here, or you can use it here. You can kind of personalize it a little bit better with this screen. For instance, you can have the engine and transmission in standard mode, and you could have the steering in sport mode. So well, there's a little bit of personalization. We also have active traction control, which will brake individual wheels to help the vehicle rotate a little bit better through corners. You can shut that on or off. Then we have active engine braking. So basically what engine braking does is when you take your foot off the gas, the resistance of the engine, the friction of the engine will slow the vehicle down. I'm sure we've all experienced that when you're driving. You take your foot off the gas and then the vehicle will start slowing down. Well, this can control how fast the vehicle will slow down without applying the brakes. Some people like a little bit extra engine braking because that can save on your brake life. You'll use your brakes a little bit less. So, or some people might not like that and they might want to shut it off. So they give you some options there. Nice leather up steering wheel paddle shifters if you do want to take control of the gear changes for performance driving. Automatic dimming mirror of universal garage door opener. 2019 is a great year for the QX50 because it got a complete ground up redesign and it's looking better than ever. It's more spacious, more fuel efficient, and you have the latest technology and features that Infiniti has to offer. Right now, as far as cutting edge technology and styling goes, the redesigned QX50 is our newest product. And a gorgeous product it is indeed. And even though it's compact in the classification, it doesn't feel quite so on the inside. I'm 6'2". I had that front seat adjusted for my height, and you can see I have plenty of room back here. And that glass roof panel also benefits the second row passengers as well. Just gives it a little bit more brighter, happier feeling on the inside. The second row seats, they slide back and forth, which is pretty uncommon for just two row crossovers. Most of the time you see reclining seats or slide back and forth seats on third row crossovers, and the seats also recline, as you can see. Front wheel drive is standard on the QX50, all-wheel drive is optional, and this features intelligent all-wheel drive. You can see it also has a power rear liftgate, lots of cargo space back here, and if you even need more cargo space, you can fold down the seats. Obviously, the front seat's a little bit too far back and the headrest is getting in the way, otherwise it would easily go all the way down, but you get the idea. Really beautiful lines on the QX50. Notice the clamshell design on the hood. A lot of times with the hoods, you'll see the hood seams right here, you know, where the hood meets the fender, but Infiniti, they move the seam all the way over to the side, just so it's a little bit cleaner look, and then the seam of the hood flows right with the body contours all the way back. So it really gives it a nice clean, crisp look lines. It really is a beautiful automobile. I think it'll get lots of looks and compliments if you happen to be the happy owner of this gorgeous QX50. And one of the biggest changes for the QX50 when they redesigned it, not only does it have a brand new platform, but it has this cool variable compression turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. This is the first production variable compression engine ever in an automobile. Infiniti has been working on this engine technology for 20 years. Finally, after 20 years, they found it to be reliable and suitable enough to put in a production application, and the QX50 is the first vehicle to receive this variable compression engine. So basically the way it works is the engine can mechanically change the compression ratio on the fly, so it can change the compression ratio to make maximum horsepower or maximum fuel economy. So based on the way you're driving, it can tell if the vehicle is, or if the driver is looking for more power, or if the car is just ghosting along at 40, 50 miles an hour on some back roads or cruising on the highway. You don't need all that power. Then it will change the compression ratio to maximize fuel economy. So it has pretty much class-leading fuel economy in this segment. You're going to average right around 26 miles per gallon. And it's also pretty powerful. It makes 268 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque. It actually makes more torque than the V6 engine in the old QX50. So really is an amazing engine. And not only does it make more torque than the V6 it replaces, it's also more fuel efficient. And it pairs very nicely to that CVT transmission. Thanks so much for taking the time today to watch this video. Hopefully we see you soon, and have a wonderful day.